The reason people need to expand their digital footprint in the future is that this is how influence will be gained and lost. I think it's increasingly likely to be where decisions are made, where power begins to migrate. We're already seeing that. And I think at the moment we have these sort of two parallel universes where you have a conventional way of doing things alongside this emerging way of doing things. I think those two will fuse in the future. I think the reason we're seeing this incredible adoption and expansion of these tools is not to do with the technology. It's to do with the basic human desire to connect, to be connected to each other, to connect to purposeful endeavours, to be sociable. And again, we've sort of fragmented that. We've cut ourselves off. We've sat in our front room watching the television instead of going out and meeting each other in many parts of the world. I think these tools are just giving us back some of those capabilities. The way that development can make the best use of these tools, I think, is actually quite fundamental. I remember a friend of mine having this great phrase, which was to rescue someone is to oppress them. And it's always stuck with me. And I think the potential for people to help themselves is increasing by the day. And I was with a group of charity executives recently, and one of them, I think it was the Multiple Sclerosis Society, she was aware that online, multiple MS sufferers were beginning to connect, beginning to get good at helping each other, beginning to work out quicker than they were as a charity, how to look after themselves. So I think helping that process is going to be such a significant leap in how we achieve things. In the future, I think a digitally connected citizen of whatever character will be much more ubiquitously connected to people that they work with, that they influence or are influenced by. We're already seeing this with our use of mobile phones, but it's very much outside the workplace at the moment. And I think we will see people crossing that chasm into applying the same sort of experiences at work in the future. And I think in a sense we're getting back to something that we've lost, because in the old days we did work in networks and communities and in conversations. We've sort of industrialized how we work for the last 100 years. We're sort of getting back to that.